What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and we have some great news for those of you that have been wanting to see more stimulus. This is your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. Now, be sure to stick around because I've got some breaking news and also some unexpected news that just came up. Now, first up, take a look at this. This morning, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Senate Democrats approved a $3.5 trillion budget resolution in a key step toward passing the major economic package without GOP support. Now, those of you that follow me here on the channel know that yesterday I reported to you guys that the Senate, they officially passed the first portion of the infrastructure bill for $1.2 trillion in infrastructure spending for roads, bridges, and highways. Take a look here. Big win for $1 trillion infrastructure bill. Dems, GOP come together and they passed that in bipartisanship. Now, immediately after, and I mean right after, we saw Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer bring up the starting of voting for the $3.5 trillion infrastructure portion for more stimulus provisions. And we saw that get passed. And it turned out that they started up their vote-a-rama. Take a look. Senate opens debate on Democrats' $3.5 trillion budget resolution to begin vote-a-rama. And what happened was they went throughout the course of the night, and then at 4 a.m. this morning, they passed it to proceed. So you guys, they are now working on the next stimulus package. And we're going to be seeing what unfolds here. I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date. As you guys know, we could see an extension of the child tax credit, free college tuition, free childcare. There are proposals to potentially put in a fourth federal level stimulus check. We will see. This is going to be the time we're going to see what gets included in this package. Also, will there be an extension of federal unemployment benefits beyond September 6th? This is the time we will see as cases are ramping up across the nation with this new Delta variant. But you guys, here is some unexpected news that came up that I want to share with you as well. And that is, as you guys will recall, we heard that the Senate, they're going to be working a way to get both portions done. And once they do, they'll have them both ready to pass on to the House at the same time, which is not expected to come back into session until mid to late September, right? Wrong. We heard this. Take a look. Link in the description below to this article I'm going to be referencing here. House expected to cut recess short, return August 23rd to take up the infrastructure package. What we're hearing is they're saying that if the Senate can get this done, the House is going to come back so that way we can pass right away more infrastructure and more stimulus. So you guys, I'm going to dive into these articles, get you caught up on the details as to what's unfolding as of today, August 11th, 2021. Now, before I dive in though, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, keeping you up to date on all this stuff, don't forget to take a second to just smash that like button. I would appreciate it. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments down below. I love hearing your thoughts on this, and be sure to share this out on social media platforms if you think it's going to help out other people as well. Now, in addition to that, if this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. You can come join the Ram fam, and I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff so you know what's going on. And if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. That is by far the best way to get a hold of me if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer for you. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as to what's going on right now in Congress with this infrastructure package and this second portion, which is going to be providing $3.5 trillion in the next stimulus package. All right, you guys, so first up, link in the description below to this article that just came out that says House expected to cut recess short, return August 23rd to take up the infrastructure package. And it says Pelosi has said that the bill will be considered after the Senate also passes the separate multi-trillion-dollar budget measure. Now, the article says that House Democratic leader Steny Hoyer said yesterday, that the House could cut its recess short and return in about 2 weeks to take up the sweeping $550 billion infrastructure bill that passed the Senate. For your scheduling purposes, assuming that the Senate does, in fact, complete the work on the budget resolution, the House will return to session on the evening of August 23rd to consider that budget resolution and will remain in session until our business for the week is concluded. Hoyer of Maryland, the House Majority Leader, said in a statement to his colleagues. Now, House members had been scheduled to return September 20th, so they're cutting it short by nearly a month, coming back to make sure that they can get this done for more stimulus. So you guys, a lot of people were concerned about how long this is going to take and all these things. Well, as you're seeing right here, they're saying they're willing to come back to make sure that they can get this done. Now, after clearing several procedural hurdles, the Senate infrastructure package, that first portion, passed 69-30 on Tuesday, with 19 Republicans joining all Democratic voting senators. Now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has signaled that the bill will not get a House vote until the Senate passes a separate multi-trillion-dollar package of safety net measures. The House will continue to work with the Senate to ensure that our priorities for the people are included in the final infrastructure and reconciliation package in a way that is resilient and will build back better, she said in a statement. Now, just to clarify, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi is doing this without a doubt as a strategic move to ensure that there's going to be more stimulus. There's going to be another stimulus package. And here's why. Because right now she is concerned that the Senate, they went ahead and they passed that bipartisan infrastructure package for roads, bridges, and highways. They've sent it on to the House, and she's concerned that if the House passes it, moves it along to the president to sign into law, that then that second portion for $3.5 trillion in stimulus, that in the Senate, the Democrats themselves will not agree upon it, because we have progressives saying they want more, and we have moderate Democrats like Kirsten Sinema and Joe Manchin saying they think it's too much. And she's concerned that they won't agree and they won't pass anything in the Senate. So what she's doing is saying, don't even bother sending that first portion for roads, bridges, and highways until you have the second portion done as well, and then send them both to us at the same time. And when you do that, then we'll pass both of them in the House at the same time as well, and then pass them both on to the president to ensure that we can have another stimulus package, more stimulus provisions. She's kind of holding hostage that first portion for roads, bridges, and highways. So right now, she's letting the Senate know, go ahead and work on that stimulus package. And once it's done, then we will take it up. Now, here is an article that just came out this morning saying that the Senate, they said they're going to go ahead and proceed now on that stimulus package. Now, link in the description below to this article that just came out that reads, Senate Democrats approved a $3.5 trillion budget resolution earlier Wednesday morning, setting the stage in the weeks and months to come for the party to craft an attempt to pass a sweeping economic package, expanding the social safety net that President Joe Biden has made a signature agenda item without the threat of a filibuster for Republicans who oppose it. And just to clarify, this is a vote for them to go ahead and proceed. We don't have the official bill, a legislative text yet. They're going to be working on it. We already have a blueprint that I shared with you guys yesterday, but that is not done. This will be modified as they move along in the process, just to clarify, and we will see what gets included, what gets taken out, and the amounts allocated for the provisions in that package. Now, the vote was 50 to 49, and the measure passed after a lengthy series of amendment votes known as a vote-a-rama, which started on Tuesday afternoon and went until just before 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they went throughout the night voting on this. Now, as we mentioned, the Democratic-controlled House, they must next take up and pass the budget resolution. Now, Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, he sent out a letter to his colleagues yesterday, saying that the chamber planned to return the week of August 23rd to consider the budget resolution. Now, passage of the budget resolution by both chambers, the House and the Senate, this will unlock the ability for Democrats to use a process known as budget reconciliation to pass the legislation on a party line vote addressing health care, aid for families, the climate crisis, and more. So, in other words, they want to go ahead and do this without any GOP support because they already know that Republicans do not support another stimulus package. So they want to do this with majority, and they control Democrats. They control the House, the Senate, and the presidency, so they can do this as long as they stay unified. Now, Tuesday's vote is only the first step in what is going to be a lengthy process. The resolution needs to be approved by both chambers before Democrats can move on to the reconciliation plan, which still must be drafted and will be considered in the fall. So you guys, we still have a lengthy process ahead of us, as we just read. However, they have started this. They've begun the process for resolution to reconciliation. And if they do that, Democrats, they can then pass along whatever they feel is necessary for this next stimulus package. And this is where we're going to be seeing, as I said, we already have the blueprint, but we'll see what else gets included. There's a lot of people calling for a fourth federal level stimulus check. Also, some are saying we need monthly reoccurring checks, and some are saying with the Delta variant ramping up, we need an extension beyond September 6th for federal unemployment benefits of PUA, PEUC, and also that $300 per week FPUC boost. Now, we will see. This is going to be the time where we're going to start seeing what provisions come out, what gets proposed, what makes it into the bill, and whatever does, know that I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. So you guys, that is the latest with infrastructure, stimulus, and everything going on in Congress. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. I would appreciate it. Also, share your comments down below. I love hearing your thoughts on this. And also, if this is your first time here, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, come join the Ram fam. Keep you up to date on all this stuff. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them at me on the DM and Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next video. Remember, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, regular uploads, and also random uploads throughout the day as news breaks. But with that being said, thank you so much. Hope that this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.